What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out waiting on the stream to start. For those who catch a replay, though, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications with these live chats. You can take part right along with us. I'm sure I look beat to shit. I feel beat to shit. We got really aggressive on my prep today. I'm wore the hell out. We were going to do fragrance buy package, but I got some parcel stories for you guys. If y'all want to rant, y'all gonna get one today about parcel companies because it's 3 of the 4 major ones. UPS is the only ones not getting a bullet thrown at them today. So at 5:19, my package was on truck out for delivery, still out for delivery, and the FedEx driver. Now I live on the 3rd floor. Brought 3 different people's packages to my door, none of which were mine. 3 different apartments, 3 packages. So this incompetent fuck not only didn't bring my package with him, he gave me 3 other people's packages. So I have no problem saying that directly. Today's FedEx route driver for my area is an incompetent fuck. So we're going to start right there. That bottle of Invictus Aqua 2016 I was waiting on hasn't moved since April 29th. USPS lost a discontinued bottle of Invictus Aqua 2016 that can't be replaced. Jose's really unhappy. The dude that sent it to me, he went to the post office today. They lost the damn thing. He's pretty pissed off about it, which sucks that I'm not going to get it. But I mean, I'd be even more mad if I was him because he was sending that as a gift. That's something he could have sold for a couple $100 if he wanted to. So yeah, I don't blame him. I'd be pissed too. I'm disappointed, but I get why he's pissed. Might have to reschedule tomorrow's live stream on Dedrick's channel. We're doing part 3, Decant Swap Me, Dedrick and Randy. I sent Randy's package Wednesday. 2-day priority to Pittsburgh. They then scanned it as ground advantage, apparently. It's in New York, which is above Pittsburgh. So it may not make it tomorrow. So we'll probably reschedule live. Have a package coming from the UK from Kudlaj. DHL driver calls me this morning. Can't find where your P.O. box is. At the post office. Well, it's not at this post office. I said, well, the address is on the label. So I gave her the address and said, oh, well, I'm not in that area anymore. So, I'll see if I can still deliver it. 20 minutes later, I get a DHL text package undeliverable. So that might be going back to the UK. So when I say all but UPS fucked up today, is there another parcel service that I left out? Post office for 2 issues, FedEx for another one, DHL for another one. Any parcel services y'all can think of besides UPS that didn't fuck up for me today? What a day. So I still wanted to go live and talk to you guys. So here we are. We're starting it off with complaining about parcel services. And what a day. At least I smell incredible. Sauvage Parfum. My nose has not wore out to this one yet. I've had it on for like an hour and a half now. And it's just radiating. I'm living in it. I haven't gone nose blind. I'm so surprised because this is my favorite Sauvage, my big 200 ml bottle. To me, this is the best one over the Elixir. I love it. I like every version of Sauvage, but I wore Luna Rosa Carbon yesterday. I wore Sauvage Parfum today. What can I say? I'm in the mood for Embroxen right now, I guess. But smelling great. Wore the hell out. Packageless. But I'm here. So I appreciate you guys being here. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. There's your rant for the day. We talked about parcel issues. So let's see who's here. Happy Monday to you as well. Nautica Voyage. It just smells good, man. It just smells good. Mikey, good to see you, man. I was in and out on your last live stream. Anytime it's people I'm subscribed to, I see they're live. I pop in and out when I can. I was in right before Jared went on. I think it was Saturday. You did that live. I was popping in and out, man. It's good to see you live stream. I know Scott was live streaming, I think yesterday. I popped in for Juan's right around the time he was saying good things about me last night when he was going off about EQ's live stream. So shout out to my boy Juan. I talked to him for, messaged him a little bit last night. I saw a lot of you were there, obviously. Trying to think any other streams I saw. I think that's about it over the weekend that I saw. And then we had our member stream yesterday, which Jared joined me, took us on a tour around Scent Lab. We got to meet the owner and everything. So, John, good to see you, sir. Jim Scent was Nautica Voyage. Hell yeah, there you go. And First Instinct, great choices. Kalen, good to see you, my man. ATH this week, This week, day one, scent of the day, ATH Legend. Okay, starting it off. So it's ATH week for Kaylin. Noted. Roy, always a pleasure, sir. I did see your post in the group in honor of today's video. Man, that's going to be such a great sample pack for somebody. So for those of you who didn't see the first of the two videos today, no, it was the second. No, it was the first. It was the first of today's two videos. Samplesandfragrances.com. Let me pick out some decants, and I was like, shit. I'm gonna pass them along because I'm gonna spray them a couple of times, and they're just gonna sit. So I was like, man, let me just do a giveaway. So it's a badass giveaway. It's a B683, 2 ml, 5 ml of Haltane, 10 ml of Afternoon Swim, and a 10 ml of Absolute Aventus. That's a badass decant pack, especially with 10 ml of Absolute Aventus and 10 ml of LV Afternoon Swim. So somebody's going to get a badass decant pack in that. I'm going to leave it open for a little over a week. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Enter. Don't be like the first dude that commented today. And I guess I embarrassed him when I busted him like that because he deleted his comment. So he entered. So the video had been live for 4 minutes. It's a 17-minute video. And he comments what he had to put to enter the giveaway and put love the vids. So I said, man, it's crazy that you could watch a 17-minute video in 4 minutes and then lie to me and tell me how you love my videos. I said, because to enter the giveaway is at the end of the video. LOL with a laughing emoji. So I called him out because like, man, don't tell me you love my videos if you just skip to enter the giveaway. Don't lie to me. You don't love my videos. I didn't say all that, but that's what I meant, And I went back to see if he replied because I'm just picking with him. Of course he can enter the giveaway. I'm just giving him a hard time. Like, come on, dude, watch the video. And he deleted his comments. So if you see this, man, re-enter. I was just picking with you. People take me way too serious in the comments. I'm just picking and playing around. I want people to pick and play back with me. By all means, if you happen to see this, my man, enter the giveaway. I was just calling you out. You were lying. You were lying, sir. The hype is real indeed, Roy. Pear Potion, man, that's such a good fragrance. Kind of start liking this bottle. Hey, it's good stuff, man. We talked about Mango Punch this morning in the second video. Manny, always a pleasure. Kenneth Cole signature. Kix Griffey's in the house. Man, I'm wore out. That just perking up a little bit. It's like really taking some effort here. Sauvage Parfum, great minds think alike, my man. Still Kix Griffey approved FWO Wolfpack for life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, so this must have been before it started. What's up, Bishop? Good to see you, my man. Jonathan, how are you, my man? Jonathan's been getting in some pretty great shape, man. I'm proud of you, dude. H24 EDT, great fragrance. Give me my scent for tomorrow. H24 is good stuff. No, I mean, I knew I was going to tell you guys about the parcel thing because it's like I can't catch a break with parcel carriers today. Like not the end of the world because if we do end up, it might be a blessing in disguise to reschedule for Friday because we talked about it. The decant swap will probably just do that Friday on Dedrick's channel. It's just more than likely looking that way. And I'll do the fragrance buy package tomorrow on here then. I was going to do it today. That was the plan because I got Bad Boy and Bad Boy Extreme. I'm adding to the Bad Boy collection. Solar Lavender. And then I bought a Ghost in the Shell and from Etat Libre d'Orange and You or Someone Like You from Etat Libre d'Orange, which I was just going to show. Hey, I ended up getting them because we did a stream talking about them 2 weeks ago. So it's not like it's the first impressions or anything, but we were going to do 3 of the 5 because I don't think I've ever smelled Bad Boy and Bad Boy Extreme. And I definitely haven't smelled Solar Lavender. It's the newest Issy flanker. So pretty excited about it. I'm just going to start with that one. Pretty excited to check that one out. My bad, misread. Scent of the day, with literally my favorite Dumb Reach Bleu de Chanel EDP. That's a lot of people's favorite, man. You can't go wrong with that. Bleu de Chanel, Sauvage, Prada Carbon, any of these like mass appealing, shower gel-like, fresh citrus fragrances, that man, you can't go wrong with stuff. Everybody needs one of those. I firmly believe everybody needs one. If you're going to have a wardrobe with 4 or 5 fragrances, you need one fragrance like that because you can do everything with that, man. Great choice. Good to see you. Good to see you. From Minnesota. Oh, okay. Chat amongst yourselves. E, good to see you. Prada Luna Rosa. Don't get the kind of love it used to, man. Beautiful spicy bar of soap. L'Homme Ideal Cologne. I need to put that, every summer I make it a point to wear it at least once. I'm going to wear it at least once this year. Mahir Legacy. Good to see you, Joel. Good to see you as well, my man. That sounds so low energy. Like I can't even perk up as much as I want to, guys. But it's sure making me happy to come hang out with you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Again, no topic. Let's just bullshit, you know. Joe, good to see you, my man. Signature Citrine. That restock's coming soon. And Seraphine Blue. It's around the corner. It is around the corner. We're probably looking at next week, guys. So George is at the gym right now. I talked to him for a minute on his way to the gym. I didn't mention, but I would like to do the review the day he starts the pre-sale because I'm ready to go. I wear that son of a bitch every night. I wear it every night. I am so ready to do that review. So I need to mention that to him. That's up to him, but I'm ready to review it whenever he says, okay, you can do your video. Because I'm not going to put a video out if he's not ready. But I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to tell you guys about that one, man. I love it. I wear it every night. For those of you that saw yesterday's weekly rotation, the 2 days that I shaved were the only 2 out the shower fragrances because they were aftershaves. Everything else was blank because all I do is wear Seraphine Blue every night. I do like 9, 10 sprays. I just bathe in that shit. Can't wait to talk about it more. Damn, it smells good in the chat. Pink Prestigium. I've never tried that one. Bentley for Men Black. I'm kind of iffy and back and forth with that one. I don't dislike it, but it's definitely not my favorite from that line. Creed Aventus Cologne. Now, that is my favorite Creed. Didn't make it to the gym today. Literally slept straight through my alarm. Hey, man, shit happens. Shit happens, Mikey. But you'll bounce back. It's not the end of the world. That's your body telling you needed the rest. Side note, you're doing amazing on your prep. Keep it up. Thank you, my man. Engineering goat. I like that. Got the hammer and the goat with the hard hat. All right, then. Yeah, man, it's ramping up. I'm really about to be beat. I'm beat on the first day of adding those high-intensity intervals post-workout because she's like, or you could do them, later in the evening, like a couple hours before bed. I said, I don't have the time to do 3 sessions plus my live streams and my content. I can't. I just got to have just an exhausting workout. Because 2 sessions a day is more than enough. It wears me out as is. So, yeah, I got to do it post-workout. I can't do the nighttime cardio. So I'm wore out now. So for these live streams, I'm about to be like dog-ass tired on a regular basis, guys. Don't get me wrong. I've got some caffeine rolling. But it only does so much. Shit, I'm wore out. But thank you for the compliment. I'm dialed in now. We're really about to get shredded now, boys. Y'all think my face is getting trimmed? Not get ready. The death face is coming. This ain't it. It's coming. Polo Deep Blue Parfum, my favorite Polo Blue. Mr. M.A. Styles, Jimmy Choo Man Ice, good stuff. Act like it's not a big deal when they lose your shit. Man, that's the frustrating part. Like, of all things to lose, Aqua 2016, that can't be replaced. What the fuck, Unbelievable. Of all things, it wouldn't be the end of the world if it's something I bought from a company where, once they see that it got lost by USPS, they'll just reship. That shit happens sometimes. They'll just reship a product. This ain't that situation. Jose's fucked out a fragrance and I'm not getting it, Both ends got screwed, but I feel worse for Jose because he was out of the kindness of his heart sending me something that he knows I would love to add to my collection. Such a kind act, so generous because he could sell that. If he listed it for $200, it'd go right away. He could list it for more than that, but $200, it would fly. Somebody buy it in a heartbeat. And he's just gifting it to be kind, and they lost the damn thing. It's unfortunate. It wasn't meant to make its way to me, is how I view it. I just wasn't meant to get that bottle. What's up, Jay? Hey, that's some good stuff right there. Both great options. Paula Ibiza. Right here, I'm saving that for the summertime. Saving it for the summertime. Mint Sarah French Riviera on the way. Should I flip it or hold on to it? Well, my question is, if you weren't interested in wearing it, why the fuck did you buy it? It's back in stock. Mint Sarah's selling it on their website again. I hope you didn't buy it with the intention of making a profit. Don't buy trying to be a reseller. Buy it because you want it, man. Buy it because you want to wear it. Because it's great. It's a great fragrance. I would encourage you greatly. When that bottle shows up, open it, the damn thing, and spray it on yourself. Try it out. If you end up not liking it, yeah, somebody will take it off your hands. But man, give it a shot. You bought it. You might as well give it a shot, Ooh, I haven't even seen a shipping update from my Fragrance Net order. Honestly, I need to look. It's been like a week, close to a week, since I made that order. Ooh, tracking hasn't moved since the. See, that's the thing with 2016. It's still in Massachusetts where Jose lives. It's the 29th. Yeah. Shit hasn't moved since 2:12 p.m. on April 29th in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Says departed post office. Bullshit. It's freaking May 6th. It was a week ago. A little over a week ago. Wombo Legend EDP, that's my favorite version. Second Soul is on the menu. That's a hell of a menu item, I gotta say. Good to see you, Will. That's 3 people in the chat wearing Nautical Voyage. Y'all go ahead with your bad selves. I shipped off something through USPS that didn't move for a week. Finally got delivered today. I hope so. Look, I'm not losing hope yet. Maybe it'll turn up, but it ain't looking good. Because I'm not going to assume it got stolen. I'm going to assume it got broken. Because you bust a bottle of fragrance, you're going to know. Full 100 ml bottle, that thing shatters. You run it over with a forklift, drop that son of a bitch. That box is going to get soaked, and it's fucked. I hope that's not the case. I hope by the grace of God it makes its way here, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I never tried cherry smoke. Randy, I'm sure you heard. I was talking about how we might have to reschedule. I went over the rant. Randy had to hear my rant. Randy got to hear the worked up rant about, about the parcel. Y'all got the calm version. Randy got the I'm ready to kill people fucking rant. Okay. Because it's just ridiculous. It's all of the companies except for UPS today. It's unbelievable. How about them parcel services? Yeah, Randy got to hear it. Randy and Dedrick got to hear it in our group chat. And it wasn't typed. It was voice messages. Then, Randy, you're going to laugh. I pull into my parking spot at my complex, and 2 people open my back doors. I said, motherfucker, what are you? I mean, I was literally voice messaging Randy and Dedrick, so I was already heated. I screamed and cursed this dude. He said, Uber? I said, no, motherfucker, close my door. So 2 people tried to get in my car thinking I was an Uber. What a day. What a day. Oh, my God. I don't know what it is about today. I was like, Jesus Christ. If looks and words could kill, I slaughtered that son of a bitch right then and there. He was like, Uber? I'm like, no, motherfucker. No Uber? You know, when you order an Uber, they tell you what vehicle to look for, and it ain't my vehicle. Whew, man, what a day. What a day. That's a good one. More citrus, more musk. Very similar to Cidrapoise. SHL got a fire. I hear really good things. I think I've tried it, actually. Did I try it? I think Randy sent that to me. Mr. Gumbo, a.k.a. Hot Grease, long time no see, sir. City Rhythm Manhattan, great choice. Le Mal Le Parfum, that's a beautiful fragrance, man. Happy Monday to you as well, Bani. That's a great choice. Shout outs to Mike the Trickster. Bon Parfumer 902. Bon Parfumer's got a bunch of really good scents. Burberry Touch. I did say that. Somebody's trying to catch hands today. I did tell Randy that. Somebody's trying to catch some fucking hands today. It's been unreal. It's been unreal today. That was the tip on the iceberg. The motherfuckers was just getting in my car. Because I was finishing messaging Randy and Dedrick before I got out of the car. I was literally like 4 seconds into putting my car in park. Unbelievable. In front of my apartment building. Jesus. Great choice. I haven't worn that in a while. Excellent comment right there. Prodalome Low is actually my favorite of the line. Now, I never tried Absolute and Water Splash, but I have what I consider the 3 main ones, the original, the Intense, and Low. Low is my favorite. I think the addition of the ginger, it doesn't really sacrifice much performance from the original. I still get pretty good performance out of it. Low is my favorite. I think it's the best of the bunch, honestly. Good to see you, Terrence. Les Elixir Oud. Never tried it. I stay in a new construction townhome community, and UPS the only delivery service that gets my packages to me. Damn. You smell great, at least. Intense Cidrapoise. Yeah, it has not been a good day for me with parcel services. Cryptic Figure, good to see you. Supremacy not only intense. I was watching some older videos this afternoon, and I'll never understand why the views and likes are so different. It only takes a second. That's just what it is. Not everybody hits the like button. Like I got one that's crazy. Like me and Justin's live stream, the biggest one that's 330 something thousand views. It ain't got the kind of likes you would think. It's only like a little over 1,000 when it should have like, I don't know, 20 or 30,000 at least. It's weird. People will watch stuff and they don't give a shit to click the like, you know? That's why the most channels viewership to subscribe versus not subscribe usually split somewhere around anywhere from 60 to 40 or to 50-50. That's usually the case with people being subscribed versus the views. That kind of shit happens. So 322,000 views. Let me look real quick. 2,200 likes. It's got 322,000 views. Some people just don't click it. In that case, hundreds of thousands of people just said fuck it and didn't click it. You know, it is what it is. And look, it's not the end of the world. It would help. That video could have 500,000 views if it had another 10, 15, 20,000 likes, you know. It's engagement. It feeds the algorithm. That's why you always hear me talking about hit that thumbs up, because it helps. It does help. I think it's worth it in every year that it's available. Don't worry about batch codes. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. It's going to perform on you the way it's going to perform on you, no matter what the number says on the bottom of the bottle. Don't overthink it. I promise it's not that serious. Already answered that. Hell yeah. Green Irish Tweed, great fragrance. It's the end of the day. Patek Maison Vert Intense, more masculine, citrus forward, Herbapura. You have to start covering this house. You have my intrigue, sir. More citrus and masculine forward Herbapura. That definitely has my interest. Coach Keith, good to see you, sir. Hardwood by Fragrance World. Shout out to Fragrance Dude for his review of it. Yes, sir. I had already had somebody from Australia complain. Yeah, all of my giveaways are continental United States only, because I'm not dealing with the ridiculous amount of shipping, duties, fees, potential of cracked and lost fragrance bottles and decants, dealing with customs. I just won't do that stuff. I've never done an international giveaway, and I won't. I love you though, Roy. I do. I apologize to inform you of that, but yeah, that's why. Because it's just a nightmare to deal with international. When it comes to small fragrance items, it's just a nightmare. CK1 Shock, great fragrance. Good to see you, my man. Kenneth Cold Blue. That's a guilty pleasure of mine, especially in the summertime. Great cheapie. Good to see you, sir. Dumont Bravanzo Baron, and Vetiver Delight. Okay. Every Storm is a Serenade by Imaginary Authors. Okay. Love your videos, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. I love that you're here. Absolutely love that you're here. Of course, as soon as George lets me know he's restocking it, I'll let you guys know. Absolutely. No, sir. I never do international giveaways. Always continental United States. Answered that already. Performance issues, I don't buy into any of that stuff. Reformulations happen, but skin chemistry and olfactive perception, the sensitivity of your nose, all factors into it. Again, I said it already, but I'll reiterate it. Don't believe everything you read. It's a cheap fragrance. If you're interested in it, buy the cheap fragrance. If you enjoy how it smells, wear the fragrance. How it's going to perform on you is how it's going to perform on you. It's just what it is, my man. Josh, good to see you, my man. Filming content with Nazar Fragrances. We're Nazar King. Hope you're doing well, Josh. Lafayette, Louisiana in here. That's what I'm talking about. Definitely my go-to for badass fragrance info. Thanks, brother. Good to see you, Rocky. Always good to see somebody from the boot, my man. Always a pleasure. Got the Florida Lee right there, my man. My man. How many times you gonna type that? Come on now. Alfred Sung. Purple juice, nice and soapy. Hoffman, good to see you, sir. Latafa Fakar. So like I was telling you about the Italie d'Orange stream for Friday, that might be changing because it looks like we're going to have to reschedule our decant swap for Dedrick's channel tomorrow to Friday. So I may not be streaming over here on Friday. So that might get moved. Just want to give you a heads up. I don't know if I would call myself all that, but it's good to see you, sir. Let's see. Jadob from Mind Games. Good stuff. Following you from France. Soon in summer, we'll be releasing our fresh perfumes. Good to see you. Welcome. Day 3 fragrances, Del Mar. Excellent choice. It's been kind of a rough day. I'm very fatigued. Parcel companies are fucking me over left and right today. Somebody tried to get in my car thinking I was an Uber. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. I don't really have many aside from Mega Dave's first creation, Oh So Fresh. Probably the best thing I've ever smelled that they've put out. It's a beautiful citrus fragrance. Love that one. Love that one. Shout out to Mega Dave. Oh, Cobalt's the one. I love Cobalt. That's one of my favorite fragrances I've picked up in a long time. This is the last time I'm going to pin one of these, my man, because that's like 4 or 5 times you've asked now. You've reworded it. Like this is the same as the last one, but it's 2 different wordings so far, but I'm not pinning them anymore. Now we're talking. And it's in your avatar. Hell yeah. That is an underappreciated fragrance, man. I love that fragrance. I featured it in the video this past week. That's kind of funny. Why would they clone a fragrance that's like $35? Jesus, fragrance world. When are they cloning Curve and Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger? Jesus Christ. Still get the most compliments out of the 36 bottles I own from Sauvage Elixir clone Vamos Voyage Elixir. Never heard of it. No, I haven't gotten a hold of it, nor do I plan on it. I got several Sauvage Elixir clones and Sauvage Elixir, which I sprayed on my hand last night because I haven't sprayed it in a while. I don't want to just have every clone. Once I get a couple of them, I'm good. I don't need to try every single thing. Aventus is the only one that's captivated me to where it's like if there's a new twist I haven't tried, I want to try the new twist. But as far as like carbon copies and everything, that's the ones I like the least, is the ones that are trying to be the exact same. I like the twists. Give me something different, similar but different. That's what I like. I assume that, sir. I assume that. Electimus Trajan, man, that's so good. That's such a citrus-forward Baccarat Rouge 540 twist. The debate is anosmia and nose fatigue. I said it in my shorts video for my sin of the day. It's a monster on me. It's people really think I'm overblowing it when I say the performance I get and or talk about nose fatigue. It's unreal to me. This stuff is a great performer. It's a great performer. Your nose is going to wear out to it. I love it. I absolutely love it. If it reminds me of it, I'll mention it once I spray it. I haven't opened those yet. I haven't started testing anymore since I finished the Nitro line. Probably going to do the Elite Celerios Oros. Yeah, I might do that one first then, since you're bringing it up. I was going to do the Elysium one first, but I'll do that one first. I'll wear it tomorrow. Actually, I'll open it tonight, spray it tonight on my arm, start a little testing. I'll wear it tomorrow. Kajira, good to see you, big dog. Mercedes-Benz Cologne, about to close our first house. Congratulations. The closing costs are kind of crazy. No new fragrances for me for a little minute. That's more important, man. You can always get a fragrance later. Congratulations. Coach and I did full body lift today, and it was fun as hell. I appreciate that. Same to you, my man. Crazy. Hey, wait, a little over, 25 days. I started the countdown at 194 days out. 25 days out now. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like I've been doing this for 169 days. Yeah. I haven't tried it. Another one, Vibrant Better Delight. Good stuff. Edition Blanche, I've only smelled like one time. Code Absolute is my least favorite code. And YSL Tuxedo is a gorgeous benzoin, ambery, patchouli, vanilla fragrance. A little bit of pepper. Beautiful fragrance. The Cobalt. I love both Cobalt ones. But I've been dying to try the original and extreme. And apparently the gold bottle and the silver bottle are just limited releases of the original. So I didn't bother getting those. Yes, sir. Blue Talisman. Ooh, with the flex, huh? I said I wasn't going to pin this anymore. Damn it. I'm trying to be nice and not ban you because I got this thing when you go like 4, 5, 6 times with the same shit over and over, I get rid of your ass. So I'm being nice. I'm not banning you. Stop typing the same shit over and over, my man. Man, that is good stuff. I would take that over Versace Mano Fresh, because it lasts longer, it smells the same. Smells the same. It really does. You sure will. You sure will. Pre-order is always at a discounted price. And I can't guarantee anything, but he did mention that he might let me have my discount link. So you might be able to get the 10% off like for Black Rose. Fingers crossed, guys, that you'll be able to get the 10%. Because if you use my link, I still get an affiliate commission, whether 10% is active or not. I just would like for you guys to get the 10%. You know what I mean? So fingers crossed, you can get it at the pre-sale price with 10% off. No promises, but he did mention it's a possibility. So I'll know more in the next couple of days because it's probably going to be next week. So fingers crossed. Just know that if I have any kind of say, it's not up to me. I can just say, hey, George, you want to do that? You know, that's that man's business, but fingers crossed. Just know I'm working for you guys here to try to get that 10% if I can. Appreciate you, sir. JT, good to see you, sir. Ooh, L1212 Eau Fraiche. I believe that's Randy's favorite. My favorite's the Intense. That's my second favorite, though, the Eau Fraiche. That whole line's good. All of the Lacoste Blanc flankers, they're all good. I didn't wear anything to the gym today. Most days, I don't wear anything to the gym anymore. I kind of give myself a break. Here and there, I do. Well, it's not a mystery. It's called Seraphine Blue. It's the blue fragrance for the brand. It's my new favorite over Rosé. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be raving about this son of a bitch in the review. Get ready. Get ready. Call me whatever names y'all want. I don't give a shit. It is so good. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oud overdose, I'm assuming. Not overload, but overdose. Never tried that one. Have I? I do have that one. I have the little 10 ml. I mean, not 10 ml. I forgot what size it is. It might be 10 ml. Creed Aralfa, great for the heat. So looking forward to the new Zaharoff Blue. I can't wait to completely spill the beans about it and show it to you guys and all that. Good to see you, Drew. Gold Flakes, even more beautiful scent. Okay, I'm not pinning you this time. I said I wasn't pinning it anymore. Neil Meta, I believe is how you say that. Come on, man. You still asking that too? So I got two of y'all typing the same shit over and over. I know I'm behind the comments, but I know y'all heard me by now. I can't be that far behind, huh? Come on now. Oh, God, yeah. I would love some candy. I would love to eat a snack. Dying. I can't wait. I can't. When I step off of that stage, I got this company called Jack Brownies. That's a sponsor. And they got all kinds of crazy shit. As soon as I'm done, I'm eating one. Even though I'm right back in the prep for a show 4 weeks later, that night, the wife's going to have a 5-pack of Cadbury caramel eggs in her purse. I stocked up on those for Easter. I got 21 boxes to last me throughout the year for when I'm bulking, because I can't just eat them, go crazy, because I'm back in the prep, and I don't want to, in the off season, I don't want to go above like 12, 13% body fat, because I want to have this starting point for next year. Because that's the whole point of this prep, is to get into a physical position to have a even better starting point to compete next year. Now, am I going to do this long term? Probably not. But I want to do a full off season after having come off stage, and then get back on stage and see where I'm at from the first time to the next time. So, but I'm looking forward to some sweets for damn sure. Because you know what my snacks are? Pickle spears and sugar-free Jell-O, which I don't eat every day, but I eat pickle spears every day. And it doesn't do the trick, but it's something. It's something. Feeling blue, but serious. That's a good fragrance, too. So here's what I'm going to do. Ross bullshit. I wouldn't put past him if it wasn't snagged. Look, that's happened, okay? I'll give you an example. When I lived in Colorado, I don't know. Now, I can't confirm nor deny what the case was, but there's a few assumptions I have, because 4 bottles of Business Over Pleasure got stolen. 4 that I was sending out to friends. One to Randy, where actually it was 2. I think, no, 1. But 4 bottles. So what happened was I'd mail it. I'd get an empty package back with a note saying the package was damaged or empty from USPS. They sent it back to me. And it was 4 different packages going to different people. at different times. They weren't even the same. Like I didn't ship them all out together. It was at different times, weeks apart and shit, where I don't know if it was whoever was grabbing it, recognized the name, knew it was me and knew it had to be a fragrance, or realized it was a fragrance and was like, screw this, I'm getting it, figured it out or what. But somehow, some way it was being repetitive that wherever this facility was, somebody in that son of a bitch was hip to the game that there was a fragrance bottle in there. And I'm sure it was one person got 4 bottles of business over pleasure. This was a couple of years ago. So that shit does happen. It does happen. Because I can't put it past that they watched me on YouTube, saw my name, and was like, oh, that's got to be a fragrance. And they go, oh, shit, it's his fragrance. Next time his package comes, I'm robbing that son of a bitch too. That really could be the case. Could be at random, like I said, where they just figured out it was something they would want. And once they got into one, they were like, oh, I got to check all his packages. And that was a stretch. And I actually had to change packaging and start using a different post office. So it would go to a different facility. Like I would drive further. It's weird. This was a couple of years ago. So you never know. Once that shit leaves, you don't know what's going to happen to it. Well, here's the thing. It can't be replaced. The Invictus Aqua 2016, so it becomes irrelevant anyway. You know, because there's a certain amount of insurance on it and everything that they could replace the money, some of the money, but another bottle can't happen. He got a package. He got screwed out of a bottle of Brioni Essential. I had to rebuy a bottle and send him a second bottle. That shit happens. It happens. It really does. It's unfortunate. My man, come on now. How many times you gonna type that, big dog? You too. How many times y'all gonna type that? And again, right here, man, y'all killing me. Y'all are killing me. I'm starting to think y'all trolling at this point because it's like every couple of comments now. Yeah, come on, Mikey. Oh, I mean, I curse. I curse on these live. This is the place that I curse, is the live streams. And it's not relaxed, it's wore out. I have no choice but to chill. I'm wore the hell out. Good to see you, my man. All right, so I'm going to skip down a little bit. Here we go. I haven't seen your name in a long time. I know you like to troll here and there. So I'm a good guy. I'm not a nice guy. I'll never claim to be a nice guy. I pick, I play, I joke with people. Some people can handle it. Some people can't. You clearly cannot. There's people that hate watch of this 167. They're going to be like, oh, look, he said this. He says this to people. He's such a dick. I am a dick. I am an asshole. And any of you that are sensitive to it, fuck you. Stop watching me. And I don't mean you specifically. I mean the ones that like to criticize me about the way I am. I am who I am, and I'm not apologizing for it. Those that want to watch this channel are welcome to. If you weird enough to hate watch this channel, you're only helping me. I don't understand. But I'm not mean to people. People are just sensitive. I come from a hard-nosed era and area where I pick, I joke. I've explained this before, and I can't believe I'm being a broken record now. But anybody that's sensitive and feels like they want me to talk to them like I'm Steven, for example. Steven's such a nice guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not Steven. I'm a great guy. I'm a very good guy, good-hearted, good-natured. I don't always come across as the nicest because not everybody knows how to take me. I've been dealing with that my whole life, and it's fine. I'm not apologizing for it. So that's how I'll answer this, because it wasn't just directed at you. It's directed at a lot of these that are hate watching, because there's not 170 people talking in this chat. There's some people that are waiting for me to say something they can try to manipulate and create a narrative out of. That's a thing. And then the best part is they'll say I'm playing a victim. I get some comments and messages from shit. You guys wouldn't believe some of the shit that gets said to me. But I'm just supposed to take it and not say nothing and say thank you for watching. And I'm happy with who I am as a person. I'm not apologizing for who I am as a person. I appreciate all of you that understand that, all of you that like the content like me, want to be here. I appreciate, love, and respect all of you, because without you guys, this wouldn't be what it is. So I don't know what else to tell you, sir, and anybody else that may be getting some kind of joy out of my explanation, because That stuff happens. But again, I'm a good guy, not necessarily a nice guy. There's a difference. Oh, I haven't looked in a while. How far back am I? Let me click refresh. Let's see. 117 likes, so I am pretty far behind. Damn. I'll give you guys a break then, because y'all keep typing the same shit over and over. Oh, man. Let's see. Just checking in, Sarah. Apparently, French Riviera is sold. So it was in stock like 2 weeks ago. They had it in stock. It's just really hot. It's a really hot fragrance for them right now. I mean, I get it. I love it. It's my favorite Fresh Mancera fragrance. It's one of my absolute favorites. Didn't show movement from 18th, finally delivered on the 30th. Damn. Really? And look, that ain't Zaharov's fault. That's the post office. That's unfortunate. I'm glad it made its way to you, though. I understand. Look, because that's closer to Aventus, and that's actually quite fresh. Supremacy Silver is actually really good. I haven't worn it in a long time. Been probably close to a year since the last time I wore it. Well, you got to remember, you canceled an order based on other people not liking a fragrance. Now you'll never know if you like it. You know, if you can find a decant, obviously that would be the way to go. It's not easy to get decants of Lattafas. Depends on who's selling them, you know. But I quite enjoy it, you know. Who knows? Maybe it was the right move for you. I like it. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of people are going to be happy with that fragrance. Excellent choice. So I'm going to skip around a little bit, guys. I see you, Darren J. Good to see you, sir. Picked up Bright Leather. Ooh, that's a good find. Some of the best food. Yeah, Lafayette, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Gonzales area, perhaps, you know. Head down to Cocodrie. Get some real good seafood down there. But good to see you, Jason. Terrence, good to see you as well, sir. H24 EDP. Reschedule doesn't bother me. My man EQ's in the house. What's going on, big dog? All right, so skipping around. Yes, ooh, Ambassador, good stuff. If you have to pick one of them, which one would you choose? Mancera, CDR. Oh, so you probably did voice to text and it picked it up that way. So Cidrapoise, Intense, Tonka Cola, Red Tobacco. Intense Cidrapoise for me. That's my number one. That and the regular one are my number 1 and 2 from the house. Tonka Cola is like my number 4 or 5. I love it, but I wouldn't take it over Intense Cidrapoise personally. Hell yeah. Shout outs to Selly. Congratulations, man. All right. So skipping around a little bit because apparently I'm much further behind than I thought I was. Like much further behind, apparently. So I apologize that I'm having to skip so much, guys. Nitro Red is a beast. I got it right here. I plan on putting it back in the rotation here pretty soon. I got this stuff I'd like to wear here soon. I have not tried that one. So looking forward to the new Xerjoff Tony Iommi fragrance. The OG is legendary. Rockin' CH Bad Boy Cobalt. Hell yeah, that's my fave. That is one of my favorite. Okay, so you finally, you heard me. I've skipped ahead enough. Okay, we're good. Let's see. I'll be back after a month of being curried in work. Cineday Cool Water Intense. It's a good one right there. Powerful stuff too. Very powerful stuff. Gentle Fluidity Silver from MFK. I've never tried Romance. I've been asked about it a bunch of times though. The bottle looks cool. The purple and black bottle. Just got gifted it and really like it. I heard it's discontinued or sort of hard to find. I think it's just hard to find. I don't know if it's discontinued. You're on clone for the first time. Wasn't really impressed. What are some other opinions in the same options in the same style? I would suggest checking out Allure Sport Cologne. It is a superior fragrance to that. There's a lot more going on, but it's a similar type of fragrance. I would give that a shot. All right, skipping down. Montrese, good to see you, my man. Shut up, Jay. Jay's always trolling. Shut up, Jay. FedEx delivered an empty box that was cut open a few weeks back. They had zero concern that the contents were stolen. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. Don't continue to type the same thing multiple times. Indeed, clutter in the chat. Ross does see the comments and gets to them when possible. Trust he's given chances, but don't push it. Thank you, Jared. I'm just a giant dick, though, right, Jared? You know, I need to be nicer to people. Portrait of a Lady, Frederick Mall. I haven't worn that in so long. Man, that's my answer for just about everything, right? Because I just got too many damn fragrances. That's a great one. That's such a good one, man. For like the $30 you pay for it, it sure doesn't smell like a $30 fragrance. And that's like Swiss Army knife kind of fragrance. You can do everything with it. You really can. It's aromatic. It's not too sweet. It's not really aquatic or anything like that. There's some green elements. It's not too spicy. It's a good fragrance. It's a really good fragrance. Newt, good to see you, my man. Polo Green Intense. Smash the like button. Let them know. I need to buy the white one, and I have 3 Celerio fragrances. I think there's only 3, and I have another one. I forgot the name of it. I got 4 left. None of them are not. I went through all the nitro ones that I have. The only nitro one I'm missing is the extracts that are coming at some point, and then nitro white I need to pick up because a lot of people have been asking me about that one. I'm going to do a review on it at some point. Ooh, it might be. It's pretty stout. That's a strong fragrance. I mean, just test the waters. If you have it, 1 spray and test the waters. I mean, it's hard to just do 1 spray, though. I probably still do 2. But it is strong. Polo Earth for $20. Damn, that's a great, great find. Great for the heat. Restores my faith in which you might find. Well, glad somebody's finding something at the rack stores. Citrus Ginger. That's one of the better ones for sure. Spectra Wraith, so far, so good. Sometimes cursing's therapeutic. I curse all the time. I got a potty mouth, man. Y'all just get a little bit of it here on the stream. My friends, especially my wife, they get to hear the full-fledged just unleashing of the potty mouth. I got a potty mouth. Eros Flame's a great fragrance. Good to see you, sir. Light switches, man. That's all it is. Light switch. Yeah, for sure. Keep cursing and talking shit. I'm going to keep doing me and being me, man. I don't give a fuck. I see what you did there, Coach Q. John C., I appreciate the generosity. I wonder who's going to get it. Gifting one for the hate watchers. It might be a hate watcher that gets it. You never know. Now I know where I'm at in the chat. Red tobacco, and wow, what a scent. It is impressive. Yeah, it's definitely better for the cold weather. I wouldn't want to wear that in the heat, man. That would be too much. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you finally heard me, though, so you can stop typing that Prodalome low comment. I appreciate you, though, sir. It's a regular thing we deal with here, especially on the internet, man. Ty Good, what's going on, big dog? I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. That is a fact, sir. That is hey, look, more power to him, man. What I do on the internet's monetized. Go for it. Make me some money. Be straight with it. Yep. Come on. Hate watch me. I don't know. 178. Some of y'all don't even like me, and y'all watching right now. Appreciate you. Joe, there's more of a sign of endearment than yes. I like to pick. I like to play around. That's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. I appreciate that, John Carlo. Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm an asshole. There's no 2 ways about it. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. I appreciate that. Chili con karma. I believe it. Reselling's a thing. You know, I hate it, but it is what it is. So I have Trajan, Black Caviar, Auster, and Imperium. That's the 4 that I have. And I don't think I've tried 2 others. The Cashmere fragrance, I forgot the name of it. Kix Griffey sent me a decan of that one. It was nice, but it didn't make me feel like I needed a bottle. It's a nice smooth wood fragrance. A little creamy. And then what other one? There's a ambery oud one I forgot the name of. Somebody sent me a decan that I tried. That was pretty impressive. But outside of those 6, I can't remember the name of that one. It was not long ago either. Shame on me. But yeah, that's... You sure about that? And if they do, oh well, because I love Castoreum and fragrances. But, you know, my favorite candy on the planet is Cadbury Caramel Eggs. And no matter what you say, it's not going to change my opinion on those. So you don't eat them. There's more for me. Because I love Cadbury Caramel Eggs, my man. That's coming. I'm not at that point yet. I'm 25 days out. That's probably around peak week, I would think, where it's going to be that bad. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm 25 days out from the first show, and then 4 weeks after that, I got the second show. Jesus Christ. I mean, maceration always helps with everything. It wouldn't hurt to let it sit for a little bit. I totally understand, sir. For $20, kind of impressed with the quality. It's a decent fragrance. I did. I looked at them and I was like, eh. Had a couple people hit me up about it. I think you were one of the ones hit me up about it. I'm not really interested, believe it or not. All three of them are there. Air, land, and I forgot the name of the other one. I was like, yeah. I checked them out and I was like, they just don't strike me. I'm not saying that I won't get them eventually, but currently they don't interest me, unfortunately. Tom Ford Costa Azura. Y'all smashed that like button. Great scent choice too. Ooh, probably 21. The only reason I don't have a bottle is because it's like a spicier take on Aqua Celestia Forte, which is one of my favorites. My favorite MFK fragrance. So it's too redundant to me. I know I got tons of redundancy. I get the irony of me saying that, but it's like I'll wear Aqua Celestia Forte less the times I do wear it if I have Torino 21. So that's the reason I don't want to. I want to reserve when I'm in the mood for that profile to just wear that because I like it so much. So that's why I don't have Torino 21. But I would totally pick Torino 21 in that situation. That's a great fragrance. You get the first soft live stream clap. Kudos for you. That's a great fragrance. Bit harsh. Okay. Got a big decant order and a 4090 GPU. Oh, damn. You spent some money. Stressing me out. Hey, hopefully nothing goes. If I had to pick, I would want the GPU, the graphics card to make it safe. Because that's definitely more expensive. A 4090, that's definitely way more expensive no matter how big your decant order is. So fingers crossed nothing goes wrong with either package, but for the love of God, let that RTX 4090 make it okay. Never tried that. New shiny thing in my pit. Uh-oh, watch out now. Hell yeah, go ahead with your bad self. Talk too much. I mean, if I don't answer anything or chat, then what's the point of the stream, right? Grown men could be so sensitive, maybe being locked so young helped me not be too sensitive, little bitch. I don't know. Well said, Ooh, I love Paul Wall. He's still dropping great verses in 2024. Well, there was a time when I mostly jammed the Swish House remixes. And recently, the other day I was jamming David Banner, Mississippi, Screwed and Chopped at the gym. About 2 weeks before was Boosie and Webby, Ghetto Stories, Screwed and Chopped. I was jamming that at the gym. I just get in the mood for certain Screwed and Chopped. 3-6 Mafia, The Unbreakable, Screwed and Chopped. I always, at some point, at least in my workout playlist, I have a Day-to-Day Grind and Screwed and Chopped from Mike Jones and Magno first round draft picks. At least that song is always in the rotation. Because if you look at my workout playlist, which is public in my link tree, there's some Screwed and Chopped songs specifically in there. But I have just stuff that's saved that's not public of specific albums, and Get Your Mind Correct and just certain ones, Boss Hog Outlaws, Boys in Blue, Screwed and Chopped, certain ones. All right, scrolling down. What's up, Nosy? Hope you're doing well, my man. Let's see. Everyone at Publix wanting that Roche's loam. Hell yeah. Ooh. Blockade. For me, Blockade, but that's tough. You're going to spend more on Blockade. But Blockade, man, that's a little bit more elegant, but Blockade, I think, is a little bit more versatile. Personally, Dakota, welcome back. I believe that's a renewal for you, sir. Yes. I would strongly recommend for your girl, Lust for Sun. My wife wears it all the time. It smells amazing on her. Sunscreen floral kind of fragrance. Amazing coconut. God, it's good. It smells great on her. For me, I love Lipstick Fever. It's technically a women's fragrance, but it's a beautiful raspberry iris violet. Magnificent stuff. Vanilla Vibes. Nice creamy sunscreen type of fragrance. Not based around coconut. Very summery. It's funny how they made vanilla smell kind of like sunscreen and beachy. They pulled it off. And what's the name? What's that blue bottle? It's a Clean Musk. It smells like a laundered blanket. It's a blue bottle. What the hell's the name of it? It's really, really soft, powdery, clean. What the hell? Why am I drawing a blank on the name? Musk Imperial, I think. Yes, Musk Invisible. There it is. Musk Invisible. That one's really good as well. Musk Invisible. It's got a cotton flower note. Very soft powder, like a clean laundered blanket, like fresh out the dryer, like a throw blanket. Yeah, it's good. It's coming. It's around the corner. It's around the corner. I'll definitely let you guys know. My own streetwear line built around wrestling would like to send you something. What's your favorite WrestleMania? You have sparked my interest, sir. That's tough. Because my favorite match was Shawn and Taker of Mania 25, but I had to pick up Mania as a whole. That's tough. Ooh. Because 40 was great, but I'm not going to pick Mania 40, the one that just passed. Damn, that's tough. I mean, it's hard to not pick Mania 17 here. Rock Stone Cold 3. It's either Mania 15 or Mania 17. 13's a strong contender. Bret and Stone Cold. That was a good one, too. I'm going to say Mania 13. Stone Cold versus Bret Hart was just too good. That one match makes that Mania so special. Mania 13. I'm going to do that. Not the boyhood dream at 12, because any of you that know that I'm just a giant Shawn Michaels mark would probably assume that. But, man, I appreciate the offer. I don't know what you have in mind, but, yeah, message me on IG. I'll give you my P.O. box because you have my intrigue, sir. I am very curious on what you're doing here. Oh, shut up, Terrence. Look, I love the Bloodline story the way it's developing, okay? I love the Bloodline. Top 5 indie niche fragrances. Curious to know. I actually just did that video last week. You should go watch it. I literally just did that video. Top 5. I'll leave it to you to check out, Tay. That's funny. That's tough, but I'm going to lean to Kendrick here. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. French Riviera, Costa Azura. Which one, though? You got to pick a Costa Azura. Pacific Chill, Creed Aventus. So Aventus is going to be last in this lineup. Tell you that right now. Shit. French Riviera is going to be... I'm going to assume you mean Costa Azura Parfum because it's my favorite of the bunch. So I'm going to go with Costa Azura Parfum. I'm going to say French Riviera, Costa Azura Parfum, Aqua Celestia Forte, Pacific Chill, then Aventus. That's how I would rank those. All 5 are phenomenal, by the way. 5 does not mean bad. Number 5 does not mean bad. Just means least favorite of the 5. It was a gift from my uncle and recently saw him, and he said he loves it. It's his daily signature scent. I'm glad he's getting some great wear out of it, my man. I'm glad to hear that, sir. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Molinar's Figue. Gave myself a good birthday gift. Isola Blue, Burlington 1819, Sauvage EDP, and Aqua de Jo. Wow, what a lineup. You get the second soft live stream clap of the day, man. Great lineup. That's a great lineup. I'm very interested to check that one out as well. Not really my thing. I'd be happy to send it to you if you're interested. Well, it's not easy to find right now. Will, I might take you up on that. I can review it. If you're serious, I might take you up on that. Yeah, so I can review it because I've been getting, like, every time I drop a Nitro review, I get asked about what I think about Nitro White. So a lot of the audience wants to know. Shit, message me on IG. Give me my P.O. box. I appreciate it. It'll definitely go to use for some content. I've been interested to check it out too because I get asked about that one more than any other, so it must be good, right? I would think. Yellow, actually, because of the lemon. Because the lemon's so prominent. So That's going to be difficult because with Oceania, I can't recommend not sampling it first because Randy ended up not liking it. Luckily, he sampled it first because I encouraged him to check it out. And he had one of his moderators send him a decant. And he ended up not liking it because it's pricey, even from discounters. So I prefer Oceania in this situation. I love the way it smells, performs, the quality, the blend, everything about it's amazing to me. Such a summer fragrance and a half. It's like such a dedicated summer fragrance. Vetiver Sensual, I think, is a better year-round versatile option. But I mean, I would pick that. Well, yeah, I would think so. But you can't beat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the money, it is hard to beat. Super versatile. Boy, with the new membership, appreciate you, sir. Female trade masculine men can have plenty of sensitive. That would not be a bad thing. Send some good vibes and energy out to USPS. I shipped 10 ml of ATH Red Fever to a buddy that's been sitting in limbo for 3 days. Fingers crossed it works out, man. You playing the playlist, Dan? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, my man. It was an upgrade. Okay. I thought it was just a renewal. Because, I mean, I'd have to go look at the YouTube side to see exactly what level and everything. It just shows a green bar like this. It looks just like that on StreamYard. It doesn't show anything specific other than it just says new member. See the balls of steel. I know he's either renewing or upgrading like you're doing because he was a member already too. What's up, Rafe? Smash that like button. Finish moving. Time to hang again. Mail call. Liquid Imagineers. Bloody Wood. Send a day on EX. Good to have you back, my man. Ooh, definitely Eau Givray. Terre de Mez Eau Givray is the easy number one here. H24 EDT, I would prefer for the summer over Herbe Vives because Herbe Vives is so green. I think it's better for spring. You can wear it in summer, but super green like this. Happy accident. We're talking green. I prefer in spring. I'm very seasonal, but that would be two. And then probably the original Terre de Mez Eau de Toilette. I think it's a really good one. Eau de Orange Vert, another good option there as well. Some Slim Thug comments here. Not so slim anymore. A little flip. So, TLTG, the legendary Team Gates. Where do you think the Gates part comes from? Flip Gates. We were big little flip marks. Me and my cousin. So that's if you want to hear the evolution to get to TLTG, type in Zaharoff or TLTG Review the Reviewer or Zaharoff Review the Reviewer, Ross Carlos. Go watch that episode. I forgot the timestamp, but I tell the whole story of where the nickname started and how it got all the way to TLTG and the evolution of it. And Lil Flip's involved in that. So if you're ever curious and want to check it out, because it's a long enough story to where I don't want to do it here because it'll just take up too much time and get me so far behind in the chat. Yeah, Michael Watts, man, Swisher House through and through. SUC, Swisher House, paid in full. I was big and paid in full. I've never seen anything about it. The Eros we have coming now is the yellow one, Energy. DX era was legendary. I agree. Probably never. I highly doubt Jeremy would want to do a live stream with me. I would so do that too. It would be fucking hilarious. I would so do that if he wanted to do that. That would be funny as shit. No, because it's a new week. I wore Ambassador Thursday or Friday of last week. So, I mean, technically, if you look at a 7-day stretch, yes, but not the same week, technically. But yeah, been in the mood for him. Oh, damn. That's hard. But I got to go Randy Savage here. I got to go with the Macho Man. Yeah. I would have to say I lean more white floral here because I enjoy jasmine. I do like jasmine. And Lily of the Valley, Freesia. Freesia is underappreciated. Very fresh floral smell. Freesia really freshens up a fragrance. That's a white floral note. So I got to lean white floral here because Frangipani, Lang Lang, like they're nice notes when blended, in the right fragrance. But Man, there's too many white floral options. Tuberose makes something nice and creamy. Gardenia is not that bad in small doses, but it can make a fragrance really feminine. Like there's so many white floral options that I got to go with white floral here. Yeah, and I thought it would have last time. That's why I threw it back out there because it was so close to winning this last month. I was like, let me throw it out there again just to see. Oh hell yeah, man! Because I'm getting back into paintball. Got the Lux Ice came in the other day, chromed out, and it gun's so damn pretty. And I'm a dye guy. I always have been. I got an M2 and Proto Reflex rail, but I'm dye barrel guy. Like literally my EMAC right there, that's a dye cam ultralight barrel on it. Most of my guns have dye barrels. I'm a dye guy when it comes to barrels. Both my loaders are dye. I got an R2 and an LTR. I'm a dye. I don't exclusively use dye stuff, but when it comes to barrels, I like my dye barrels. I can't wait to get back to playing. I physically couldn't handle it right now. After the competitions are done, though, I'm hitting fields. Yeah, for sure. Watermelon, cantaloupe. Watermelon Invictus right here. Nitro Red. Smells like watermelon Invictus. Great performer, too. Very youthful, though. Keep that in mind. It's playful fragrance. Smells like Invictus with watermelon. It's great. Tried Batik and hated it. Want a natural, fresh smell, not candied. Oh. Well, since Masi Into Me is not available on the market right now, I don't know what to tell you with a photorealistic watermelon juice smell. I don't know. I won't be able to answer it. That's up to you. Everybody here that has gotten to know George knows how generous George is and how his customer service is top notch. Nobody will be surprised to know how he took care of, being able to ship fragrances to you overseas like that to make sure you could sample. Nobody would be surprised, Roy. Anybody that's familiar with George Zaharoff in this chat. So, like I told you, welcome to the unicorn of a human being that is George Zaharoff. He's a very kind person. His customer service is unparalleled. It just is. Spice Bomb Extreme, man, I haven't wore that in so long. Hell yeah, man. So I'll be throwing my GoPro Max on my mask, one of my 4 Pro Flexes. Whenever I hit the fields, I'm gonna do some content on my other channel. I'll probably vlog some when I'm playing Hyperball and stuff like that, or when I'm playing X-Ball. I can't wait to get back out there, man. I can't wait to get back out there. It's been years. It's been years. I'm so ready. So I've been getting all my gear back together. I did buy a few things recently, obviously the dye hats, and I bought that Lux, but there's a bunch of stuff I've been having for years. I just haven't had on display. I've been in and out of paint. This is going to be my 4th return to paintball in my life. I used to referee tournaments. I've never played a tournament, though. That's a bucket list thing. Maybe I wind up on a team and do some semi-pro stuff, or even just local tournaments, whatever. I'm going to play a tournament at some point. Within the next year, I'm going to be in at least a 3-man or a 5-man tournament. I'm going to find some friends. I'm going to make some friends at the field that are decent and want to get together and play some tournaments. Mark my words. That's tough. I don't know. There's always something to check out. Nothing comes to mind immediately, though. Ooh. Hell yeah. Any of the Parfum Cologne fragrances, you could have picked any one of the 5. I can't guarantee, but I almost guarantee you would have liked. That's a good one, though. Beautiful Boozy Cola. I don't think there is one single best, but I think of things like Sauvage Parfum, for example. I love that fragrance. I think 1 Million Golden Oud is fantastic. Invictus Victory Elixir is amazing. I love Le Beau Le Parfum. Actually, all 3 Le Beaux, but I'll go with my favorite of the 3, Le Male Le Parfum, Le Male Elixir. Like, there's a lot of really good designers, but you got to like sweet stuff because modern designers are mostly sweet. Of course, anything Dior Homme line. Iris, non-iris, wood-based, whatever. I like everything, every Dior Homme fragrance that's ever come out. I like. There's a lot of stuff. Bleu de Chanel Parfum. That's Mount Rushmore blue right there. And it's the king of the Blue Mountain. Polo Deep Blue Parfum. I could go on and on. There's no one for me. I don't think there's one singular best because there's so much variety. I love the variety of fragrances. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I literally did that video this past week, highlighted them. You rolling out, Nosy? Well, it's good to have you stop by for a little bit, man. We sure appreciate you. It's still Boss the Scent Elixir. I'm really impressed by that one because it smells like they blended Spice Bomb Infrared with Boss the Scent. It's great. I love Invictus Parfum. Don't get me wrong. Paradise Garden. Like there's been some really good stuff so far as designers. My number one is going to be Seraphine Blue overall, though, when we factor in the different levels, luxury, niche, indie, designer, all that good stuff. It's going to be Seraphine Blue. Nothing's going to top it. I love it. Again, people can call me Shills, talking about I'm saying it because he's my friend. I don't care. I can't wait for everybody to smell it. I can't wait to do the review. I can't wait for everybody to smell it. Claude's a genius. He pulled off pretty unique blue. It's more of a light blue with longevity. That's what I will say. It's a light blue with longevity. Because not loaded with sweetness. Man, I can't wait to really give you guys the gist on everything, give you the skinny. It's so good. I wear it every night. I've worn it every night for almost 2 weeks. Even nights when I wore other things, I still had it on my arms. But the last week or so straight, I've just been bathing in that shit. You can see there's a dent in the bottle. I love it. It's so good. Look, not everybody. Randy didn't like it either. Hey, man, have at it. Go vote. Go vote. We got some cool shit in the voting. Jazzy Intense Silver. I get where people tie it to Blue Electrique and La Nuit de l'Homme. It does smell like that, but an aquatic version of those. It's like take Blue Electrique and add aquatic notes. And you got a Jazzy Silver. For under $20, it's a great pickup. Great fragrance pickup. Good performer, not a beast. Above average. It's like 15 or 17 bucks. It's really good for the money, especially for the money. Solid fragrance. All right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So we're going to skip around a little bit. Kara, good to see you. Ooh, Bad Boy Cobalt. Now you're speaking my language here. Jazz Club, very sweet, boozy tobacco fragrance. I think it's like standard stuff. I think everybody should experience it. It's like if there's such a thing as must tries from the replica line, that's one of them. That and By the Fireplace are kind of like givens. You need to try those. I haven't worn in a long. I mean, my standard answer for everything I have, right? I haven't worn in a long time, but it's a very beautiful, sweet, boozy fragrance. Sweet and boozy is the main thing here. It's not heavy on tobacco, but noticeable tobacco. It's not real earthy or anything like that. I'm with you on that because I love the way Tuberose comes across. It's normally, if there's a tuberose heavy fragrance, for it to be too feminine to me, it's got to have other flowers supporting it that make it too feminine. Because just tuberose being in the main benefactor of the floral accord usually doesn't put me off. Usually I'll enjoy it. Like tuberosa. That's a feminine fragrance, but I mean, I still want a bottle of that. It's amazing. Tuberose is the reason I love 1 Million Parfum so much. It's my favorite 1 Million. And it's because of the tuberose note. The way they use it, it comes across like a creamy sunscreen feel with that bubblegum, sweet, spicy smell of 1 Million's DNA. Love the good tuberose note. Giancarlo, I'm assuming that's either an upgrade or a renewal. All right, skipping around. So we'll be shutting down here in just a little bit. Got to manage to grab some actual earpieces. So if I was to talk like, put it on camera. If I was to talk like this far from it, like Justin does with his, because we got the same Blue Yeti. A lot of people have this Blue Yeti. This is the ideal spot to speak to this microphone directly into the side of it. That's the ideal way, but I try to keep it off camera. That's why you'll notice the audio change a little bit as I'm getting away from it. Then if I turn my head to look at the screen a bit, now we're taking away some of the audio as well. So you can still hear me and it's still clear, but it's like more treble, less bass. Like you lose the bass in my voice. Unless I get closer to it, then it picks the bass up and it's clearer audio. So there's a method I've learned in this microphone. There's a specific method, no matter how you adjust everything, there's a method to how you need to speak into it for optimal audio. Which list? It's a good work phrase. And now I got to scroll up and try to find what the hell you're talking about. Burberry Touch. I used to wear that a lot when I worked at Mercedes. That's a great daily wear work fragrance. Pretty unique too. I don't think anything really smells like that. Oh, you were talking to Nosy. Okay, yeah, see, that's what happens when you skip around. My bad, fellas. That's on me. My bad. It's fantastic. A lot of people are going to love it. It's Light Blue with longevity. It's not suffocatingly loud. You can spray it a little bit heavier. It's strong. Everything's strong early, but it calms down to where it's got a nice sillage that'll trail. It's not overwhelming. I don't really go all that anosmic to it, a little bit, but man, I wish I could just sit here and do a full review right here and now, because I love smelling that fragrance. I love wearing that fragrance. I can't wait to rave about that fragrance in this review. It is going to be the biggest, like, oh my God, he must think it's, because I don't rate George's fragrances, but that's, if I was to give another 10 ever again, it's that. And I don't mean all of you are going to feel that way about it, but for me, it's the best blue fragrance I've ever smelled. It's my number one. I guess some of you heard me say it a few times now. It's over Rosé for me. It's fucking incredible. It's going to be such a hit for him. It's going to be such a hit for George. And some people that aren't, it's just not going to be for them, are going to be like, oh, he's crazy. He's just shilling for his friend. It doesn't smell that good just because they don't like it. Not everybody's going to feel the way I feel. I want to make that very clear. Not everybody's going to love it the way I love it. I feel like Claude made it for me. I've told George that. I feel like Claude made that fragrance for me. I love that fragrance. That is a me fragrance. Still haven't smelled it yet. Supposedly like almost a month ago, Omas was sending me a decant. I don't know what happened. Late to the party. Did you see George's blue fragrance teaser will be out soon? So probably pre-selling next week, more than likely. Not 100% confirmed yet, but probably pre-selling next week. It's going to be after Mother's Day. Ooh, Cool Water Wave. Yeah, man, that's such a good hot weather fragrance. Ooh, Vita Loca's good, man. So if you've ever smelled Le Beau Le Parfum, you can switch out some orange and you lose some of that sharpness. It's still synthetic, but it's not as sharp and synthetic as Le Beau Le Parfum. It's not as sweet, but it smells very close to Le Beau Le Parfum, but with orange. And instead of iris, you got like sage and lavender. It's aromatics instead of, the powdery iris. Vita Loca's great. It was in stock from Fragrance Buy the other day for like under 30, like $28 or something. I saw it was in stock. Like, man, that's a steal for that fragrance. Really good. Average performance, nothing special to write home about, but it smells great. I never tried anything from Vivamore, but tomorrow I'm probably going to wear Celerio Oros from Dumont. We were talking about it earlier in the chat. We'll start, testing that one tonight. Sorry about that, guys. Lucky number 6. Never really a big fan of that one. Yeah, I never say that corduroy, whatever, the damn module in the microphone. I never say it right. I can never pronounce that correctly. But there's 4 different adjustments for it. And this is optimal for the audio that I'm looking for. But ideally, I need to speak directly to it to get the optimal audio. That bass, no treble. Oh, I'm trying to remember what song it is. I know what you're doing there. That's a line. By the way, I appreciate the compliment last night, Rick, because I caught Juan's stream. I messaged Juan after. I appreciate that. I did happen to watch, like when I was watching it back, I saw the point with what you said, and he pinned it and what he had to say about me. I appreciate that, fellas. Thank y'all. Which I already messaged Juan privately about it. I said, I love you too, Juan. Thank you, man. So Juan and Brittany, some good people. There's some real good people. We had a great time in Chicago. I would be interested. You know who's a big fan of that brand? George Zaharoff. He likes Balmain. He wears a lot of Balmain stuff, him and his business partner. So I think I'm going to have to try that just because of that, just to see. So I can say, George, hey, their fragrance is good, bad, or indifferent. If nothing else, I would like to try a fragrance from them. I'm assuming you meant vanilla sex. I like it. Dedrick didn't care for it so much. We talked about it not that long ago. It's loaded with different vanillas, vanilla molecules, and everything. If you don't like vanilla, you damn sure ain't gonna like it because it's just an overload of different creamy and fresh and milky vanilla, powdery vanilla. Like it's this smorgasbord of vanilla accords. Desir Toxic, give a few recommendations of scents that are similar. I would say try the Intense. The Intense, the new one, it's loaded down with mint. It's a much fresher twist. It's still the same DNA, but loaded with mint leaf. Very, very good stuff. That's some good stuff too. Excellent choices. Yeah, it's great. So the only one I've ever actually given a 10 to is the Solar Blue, because for me, it's the perfect fragrance for me. It's highly versatile. The quality, the blend, the way it dries, the way it just suits my personality in my everyday life, my taste. That's what can get a 10 out of me. And like I said, I don't rate George's fragrances. I never do. They're all going to be highly rated. But if I was to give one a 10, it's Seraphine Blue, you know. Still, when I do the review, I'm not going to say it's a 10, but I'm telling you guys here, it's just reality. I just love it. That it's like I said, I feel like Claude made it for me, special for me. So let's see. Skipping ahead. Good to see you, Spence. How are you, sir? So let me skip around a little bit. Let's get to the closer to the bottom because we're going to be shutting it down here in just a minute. Oh, you're talking to me? I skipped something. What's the question? My bad, Nosy. I was skipping around. What is the question? Trying discovery set. Okay, so I'm at the bottom, Nosy. What if you don't mind, type the question because I made it to the bottom. Can you retype it for me? Because I don't see what the question was. My bad, Nosy. I'll answer this one while I wait. No, Joe Flankers, do you think old school Profumo is still worth it? I still think it's the best one. Yeah, I still think that's the king of the Aqua de Joe Mountain. I don't know if they'll ever make one that I like more than that. I love Profondo Parfum. It's my number 2. It's really good. But Profumo is still the one. Oh, that's the question. Dolce Diablo or Double Attack and Double Attack. Did you mean or? Oh, you just want to know how I feel about them. So Dolce Diablo is super gourmand. It's rich. It's got this apricot booze and chocolate honey. I haven't worn it in a while. It's super intoxicating. I'm not always in the mood for gourmand, but honestly, I like Double Attack more. It's right here. I like Double Attack more because of the use of the way the woods, the spices, and the bitterness of this dark chocolate. It's not super sweet. It's more semi-sweet than anything, but it starts off bitter, and it's because of those orange bitters at the top. It makes the chocolate come across bitter. This is my favorite chocolate fragrance, easily. Oh, God, it's so good. So good, man. I'm gonna give it a little spray. Why not, huh? I kind of did in comparison. Like I would totally take this over Dolce Diablo. Dolce Diablo, I think, has more working for it. It's got more complexity, but yeah, it's a sweeter fragrance. I think the bitterness and the spices and woods tone this one back to make it more interesting. Like I said, more of a semi-sweet chocolate because of all that bitterness early on. The bitterness really works in its favor. So good. Even a little smoky, if I'm being totally honest here. It's nuanced. Yeah, I like them both too. But if I had to pick one, it's clearly and easily Double Attack for me. So where was I? There was one that I saw, something about abs, about an ab workout or something like that. It caught my eye and I lost it already. Well, shit, I lost it. I don't know. Ingenious Ginger, have a great rest of your day, Ross and chat. Off to work. D-Man, good to see you. Glad you're able to make it here. Okay, here we go. All body workout routine as opposed to the bro split and other thoughts. I don't really do a bro split that much anymore because I'm a bodybuilder. I do bodybuilding workouts. I'm not doing all body stuff. I'm not doing CrossFit routines or any of that. I'm specifically bodybuilding, so I'm doing bodybuilding style workouts. So yeah, I have zero desire to do any of that kind of stuff. I mean, it works for a lot of people. A lot of people enjoy it. It just doesn't. I just the most simple way I can answer it is it just doesn't interest me. I like the bodybuilding lifestyle and the actual style of the workout routines and everything. It suits me. I enjoy the intensity of the work in each body part. I just enjoy it. So I don't plan on changing it out. Now I do some functional training, and like when I go back into the off season, I'm going to do some more function. I have a functional day where I do a lot of stuff with kettlebells and things like that, and I'll do box jumps and things, more calisthenics and explosive movements and things, but not while I'm in prep. It's very specific, goal oriented right now. But thank you for asking. It's an interesting question. Good to see you, sir. It's a good fragrance. It's really good. Double Attack's kind of linear, more chocolate forward. Very much. It's definitely not as complex as Dolce Diablo. I agree completely. I have not. I'm sampling the mail is pretty nice. Yeah, I've never tried it. Yes, sir. Top 5. So I'm going to reserve that because I'm going to do top 10 coconut fragrances here pretty soon. So I'm not going to spill the beans on that right now, Kara, because that's a video I actually have planned. So I will be doing that video pretty soon. Yeah, Spencer, quit flexing. All right, let's see. So we're about to shut it down. We have made it to the bottom. Oh, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. We went to Scotland for that. George Zaharoff Conspiracy, great appearance from your end. Seems like you had a blast. It was so much fun. That was so much fun. Shout outs to George Atkinson, my guy. That was a blast. We had a great time doing that. That was, February of last year that we went and filmed that. Yeah, that was a great time. I liked them both, though. Yeah, me as well. I don't know of any. Yeah, I don't know of any. So we're going to go ahead and shut it down. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me. We had a pretty good crowd to just sit here and chat, hear me complain about parcel carriers kind of screwing around today, how I'm a good guy, not a nice guy. Because that was, like, I remember specifically, like, he said nice things over the history of the channel, but he said some troll things too. Like, I always remember when somebody talks shit, both on camera and in comments. I always remember when people talk shit. I don't forget. I forgive. I don't forget. So I had no problem explaining myself. I appreciate those of you that hung out with me and bared through some of that stuff, because I know not everybody wants to hear that shit. I get it. But I sure appreciate all of you spending some time with me, taking a little time out of your day, because everybody's got shit going on. Everybody's going through something. And I sure appreciate you guys. So tomorrow, I don't know if we'll be live on Dedrick's channel or not. We got to see if and when package makes it to Randy. If not, we'll be doing my fragrance pie package tomorrow. That's the plan, since it didn't make its way here today like it was supposed to. Even though it's on a FedEx truck, it sure didn't come to me. But I appreciate you guys. Make sure to like the stream before you leave. Check out one of the 2 videos or both from earlier today if you haven't yet. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all have a good one.